department so I can have it under my belt. So that at least when I want to go to the NBA, I come with something. I also wanted to do reporting and all this other stuff. So I'm like, yo, your pops hooked you up with a job working with the Lions in the scout department so you could at least make money while you figure out what you really want to do. That's dope. That's dope as shit. And it's just like, why can't we do that for all of our friends? You know?
We should be able to, but we have that mentality like you got to be twice as good to get half as much. No, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what we're working toward. We're not working to work harder. Like we're working so that we can be able to build something together for ourselves, type shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that because not too many people will do that for you. Not too many people will be like, you know what? Just do you for now. When you get there, you're gonna get there. But I'm gonna be here with you while you get there. Most people be like, fuck you, fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
No,
or most people won't even support you. They'll only support themselves and what you can do for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing nothing for them, they're not interested in anything else.
But I will be honest though, it's easy for me to support people because all of you can do something for me though.
Yes, exactly.
Like your added value makes our podcast better. You know what I'm saying? So it is like I don't want to say it's just like I'm doing it. It's reciprocal, but it's for my own selfish reasons. I keep the most talented people I know around me, but I also know in the back of my mind, like, Tribble's not going to want to be my podcast producer for her whole life, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I do also know, like, if I could do this for someone else, I've also created more opportunities for me to continue growing in places where I could also make money. Say you go off and do your own thing. You may need somebody to run that production company. You hire my people. You know, it's like you bring work to me, I get you something, then you bring more work to me. We just always keep working and making money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep the money in the family.
It's supposed to work. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's how corporations work. Mm-hmm. What do they call it? Vertical integration.
Facts though.
That's what that is. You know, like
is,
you kind of building a corporation out of the people you keep around you because everybody's gonna have their network of what they do. They have their own brand, but it's all like, you know what I'm saying, intermingled. You know what I'm saying, interlinked, and it's all helpful. And of course, it should be reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we're here in the first place. The support is definitely an added bonus.
Facts.
I watched. Matt remember when Pac Plus got taken over, and I saw the difference in the two groups who were working at Pacplex, but they all had the same mentality. Pacplex was run by an old, I think they are Jewish. I forgot their last name, but it was an old Jewish man, and he had his son run the business. But within the business, they also had a huge real estate company. But they also own chicken farms, and they also own private schools, right? And they ran all of that stuff at the top of Pacplex. So when I was in there talking to them and listening to how they ran all the business, they had all of their friends help them run the businesses. They had all of their friends help them run the business, right? But what was dope to me was that even though they had all their friends help run this business, all the other businesses that their friends had, they pulled that same guy in to help them run those other businesses. Yeah. Then a black couple came in, Corey and Tam, and they literally did the same exact thing. They took over Pacplex and they hired all of their friends in all of these different positions of power, gave them salaries to help build up the business. Which I'm just like, yo, how come we can't do this in entertainment? How come we all don't have the same model of bringing in our friends, hiring them, paying them salaries, not asking them for deals or do this for me for free, giving them a salary, working together to build up the business, but then saying, okay, you built the business, now you have another business. As you build that business, when you're looking for someone to be the CFO of that company, bring me in on that. And now I watched how both companies, a Jewish company and a black company, both have multiple companies working on different things where they all sit on boards of each company. Yeah. And when I watched that, I was like, yo, I want to do that with my own company, you know what I'm saying, within entertainment and sports. That's what I see now. When I look at like everybody around here, that's what I see. Because I can foresee, like, you have a different business acumen for podcasting and producing I don't have. But you also want to write and you want to be in front of the camera. You do that and blow up and do that in your own time, you're going to have opportunities, but then you're going to be able to be like, you know what? Devale knows how to do this. Yeah. Let me call Devale, you know what I'm saying? We can get Matt to shoot it. We can get Josh to do this. Like, it just makes sense to me.
Yeah, by the time you have like an overall, you got to a studio deal or something. You know, Issa Rae, did you ever watch Awkward Black Girl on YouTube? Issa Rae's
No,
web
but
series?
I've heard the story about it.
But everybody in it is a part of her company now. I think her name is, I can't remember, but she wrote.
Is it Denise?
Denise is a producer.
Denise is a producer.
Yeah, she's a super producer. I think she even has her own production company now.
She does. She branched out now.
Yeah, she did something big this year. But there's also another writer who played like the bitchy light-skinned girl in The Office. I can't think of her name right now, but she did some big projects in the last year. I think she did Run the World. Not Run the World. That was somebody else. But you know what I'm saying? Like all those people have a role because they were part of the thing. They had their roles. They were probably part of the crew, and she was like, we can't pay actors and crew, so we just gonna do it together. And when Issa Rae came up with that series, she brought everybody with her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wrote on the show. They got a chance to direct. Even that, like, there's other people like that were able to direct, writers that were able to also direct on that show. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it. It's happening more and more now.
It is.
You know, but I don't know. Black people don't trust each other a lot of times when it comes to that shit.
I don't know if black people don't trust each other. But I will say that black people don't like doing jobs that they don't get the glory as much.
Yeah.
It's because of the way we like the way we've been conditioned, right? If you're gonna make money, you either gotta dribble the ball or sing or dance or rap.
You gotta be that.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in the front line. And I don't think they understand the concept of making money behind the scenes. Like a producer makes way more money than an actor. But if you ask people, they'll never say they want to be a producer because they don't understand what producing means. Exactly. And I feel like if we as a people start to spread and shed light on what it means to be a producer, more black people will be like, oh, I'll do that. Same thing with coaching, right? They're like, how come we don't have more black men who want to be coaches? You want to know why? Because we don't glorify the coaching position in the same way we glorify the guard who hits the shot at the end of the game, or the guy who catches the pass or throws the pass. We glorify those guys, so we as a people want to be glorified. So I think that if we're able to change that, and also just show people, like, producers make X amount of dollars, or producers are the one who pick and pay the stars that you see, more black people will be like, yeah, I want to be a producer. Yeah. Or fuck playing the sport. I'm going to learn every detail of the sport so that I can coach, general manage, or own an actual team. And what's another thing? Shout out to this generation of athletes. Like if you look at KD, LeBron, Carmelo, right? Carmelo just did a deal. I think he just did a deal where he created a fund for about $750 million. And they're going to do a whole bunch of different things and buy up different properties. And I think he owns 2 restaurants in New York. But to me, that's also showing young men there's more to life than just being an athlete. Because these are guys who could have retired at being the top of their game and like, I'm good. But they are doing this aspect, just like Issa Rae. Like, I, for one, will say, when I look at what I want to do, I always go back to Issa Rae's model of what she did. Yeah. Right? She didn't do Awkward Black Girl and say, y'all up there choose me and pick me up and let me come up there. She grew with her same people. Yeah. And now those same people in positions of power do the same thing. So ultimately, that's what I want to do for all of us. Like, I just don't want us to get stagnant. I want us to have these same conversations in a bigger house or on a yacht or maybe Tribble's yacht or Matt's yacht. Matt's
yes, sir.
Matt's behind the camera.
We getting a yacht.
We're going to all be there having the same conversation.
We getting a yacht.
As soon as you said money, here come my baby.
I said,
I
just said who got a yacht? Triple bought a yacht.
Yeah, I got a yacht.
You want a yacht?
It's a keychain, but it's a yacht. You know what I'm saying?